What's up you guys, Chris here, back with another video, and this is your quick recap on everything that was announced at Nintendo Direct's partner showcase that aired today. I really wasn't expecting too much, but there seems to be some gems in there. So let's quickly go through all this and hopefully you can find something you enjoy that's coming out this year. Starting off, Grounded is being ported over to Nintendo Switch. This is not a surprise. Xbox has definitely announced that they are going to be bringing their games to other consoles. That is going to be coming out April 16th. So definitely keep an eye on that if you are a fan of the Grounded series. I'm sure if you enjoy this type of game on Xbox, this game will be great to bring on the go. The next thing that was announced was Ender Magnolia Bloom Into the Mist. This is coming out in 2024 with no solidified date, so definitely keep an eye on future Nintendo Directs for more information there. And then we also got the announcement for Unicorn Overlord. This is a real-time strategy game that I found really interesting, made by Atlas, and that's coming out March 8th with a demo available today, so I'm definitely going to be downloading it. If you end up downloading it, let me know in the comments if you end up enjoying it, because I'd be really curious to hear. Next, we got Monster Hunter Stories. This was initially a Nintendo 3DS game. It's now ported over with voice acting in HD, and that will be coming this summer with no exact release date. This one was quite a surprise for me. This is Epic Mickey Rebrushed. Now, this was a game that came out on Wii way back when, and I'm not sure how the reception overall. I played it and I believe I fell off towards the end of the game. It just didn't have its grab on me anymore. But that's coming out in 2024 with no exact release date. One thing to take note of was that the trailer was beautiful, but the gameplay itself doesn't seem that big of a depart from the Wii version. So I really want to see how that looks once we get the final release. We also got the newest announcement in the Shin Megami Tensei series. This one is going to be coming out June 21st of this year, so look forward to that if you are a big fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series. A Star Wars Battlefront collection was also announced today, and it looks like the games that are included are straight up ports, but that's not always a bad thing. It's definitely going to be fun for people to be joining up online and playing through these older games, especially if you had some sort of nostalgia attached to them. We got an announcement for a new South Park game that isn't an RPG like the Fractured But Whole or the Stick of Truth. And this one is called South Park Snow Day. It is an action co-op game. It's been a while since we've seen anything like this, so I am really gonna give this a try when it comes out with friends and see if we enjoy it. Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream was also announced. This is coming out in 2024 with no exact date, but you will be able to play with over 20 people online, which I'm really interested in seeing how that operates because the Nintendo Switch online service isn't that great. And that was followed by Gundam Breaker 4, which comes out this year, again with no exact date. Gundam Breaker 4 is basically just a game where you'll be able to design your own Gundam and use it to fight other Gundams and then eventually upgrade it to make it even stronger. It's really fun for people who enjoy Gundams. I am not one of them. The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, comes out June 25th. This is going to support 200 new stages, let you play with up to 16 players online. It's been quite a while since we saw a new entry in this series, so hopefully those people who love Super Monkey Ball are super excited for this. We also got more info on World of Goo 2. The original game was actually a Wii game that was only available on the Wii Shop channel, and it was very popular at the time, so I'm curious to see if they'll be able to maintain that attention from the audience, especially from the people who played it originally way back when. And the Switch version is going to feature a 3-player local co-op mode that's exclusive to just Switch players, and this is coming out May 23rd. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, was also talked about today. This is basically something that I would suggest if you enjoy Animal Crossing. It seems like it has a lot of the same qualities, just including a fantasy element where you go back in time to get more supplies to build things in your current time. And I'm sure there's definitely a much deeper lore to it other than that. You'll also be able to go online and play with up to 4 players, and the game is going to be released on October 10th this year. This one was quite interesting. So this one's another Crab's Treasure, and this is supposed to be a Souls-like game. The reason why I like this is because a lot of the Souls-like games are like very much like Dark Souls, dark, kind of like twisted, messed up. And this seems to be a lot brighter, very cool. You use a lot of garbage to use as armor or weapons to fight other characters. And I really am going to give this a try when it comes out. It might be like the thing that starts me with Souls-like games. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We got information on Penny's Big Breakaway. This is created by the same team that made Sonic Mania, and it also seems like an action platformer running around real fast collecting items and other things you might need throughout the game. But it looks very colorful and very attractive when watching the trailer, and that game is actually going to be available today. So definitely pick that up if you enjoy these types of games. We got more information on Suika Game, which is adding a multiplayer expansion pack. This will allow you to play locally with friends, and eventually they'll be adding as DLC the ability to play online as well. The expansion pack will be available today to download, but I wouldn't really pick up the expansion pack unless you have someone to play with nearby. They announced Pepper Grinder, which is a 2D action platformer. This main character uses a drill to traverse, which I think is pretty cool. The game comes out March 28th, which is next month, and there's a demo available today. One thing that a lot of people were expecting was for a Game Freak game to be released. If you guys are unfamiliar, Game Freak makes the Pokemon franchise, but they do have a few games that they've worked on the side that aren't Pokemon related. One of those being Pocket Card Jockey. This was exclusive to Apple Arcade for about a year, but I'm assuming that that contract is now up and they're now able to port it over to the Switch. Pocket Card Jockey is available today, so definitely pick it up if you enjoy card games. Now, at this point, they ended up doing a scissor reel about like a whole bunch of other games coming to Switch. The most notable ones I wrote down, the first one being Demon Slayer Kitsu no Yaba. This is basically just like a puzzle or beat game. I'm not quite sure what it was to be exact because they went through it so fast. They had Contra Operation Galuga. A lot of people have been waiting for more Contra games to play, so congrats there for the people who enjoy the Contra franchise. And then we got Pentiment, which I thought was really odd to include in the scissor reel, considering that it reviewed so well when it first came out. Demon Slayer comes out April 26th, Contra comes out March 12th, and then Pentiment is available tomorrow, which is awesome for those who haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. And then towards the end, they did two more announcements, the first one being a whole bunch of rare games coming to the Nintendo Switch Online platform. The games themselves aren't anything I would find crazy, but the fact that they're rare games kind of gives us the hope and the idea that other rare properties can be brought over to the Switch in the future, including like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited to see this as their first step to get those rare games back on a Nintendo platform. All those rare games are available online today, so that's awesome. And lastly, they ended up closing up this Nintendo Direct by announcing Endless Ocean Luminance. This is a sequel to a previous game that a lot of people enjoyed. I have not played it myself, but you're going to be able to play with up to 30 players and explore the ocean with them, which sounds good in concept. Playing online with 30 people sounds amazing, but again, let's see if they could actually pull it off using the existing Nintendo Switch Online service. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. And this newest entry in the Endless Ocean series is coming out May 2nd. So I guess that's like cool. I'm not really a big fan of the series, but I'm so happy for those who are. And you know, that's really about it, guys. As we could tell, I think Nintendo is kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point while they prep for the newest console that they're launching. But if I had to give this Nintendo Direct a grade, give it maybe a C. There's nothing that particularly like grabbed me, but there was stuff that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's coming. Maybe I'll pick that up there, maybe I'll pick it up here. So, you know, I can't be too mad about it. That being said, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your feedback. Are you getting tired of these Nintendo Direct partner showcases? Is the lack of a first-party Nintendo Direct like upsetting you? Be sure to tell me down below, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.